What? Look. What they talking about? They talking about none. What they talking about? They talking about none. What they talking about? They talking about none. What they talking about? They
What's
talking
going
about
on, y'all? Come on. You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Kyle Ever, and as you can see, we are in the Citizen M. Right now, man, I'm in DC for the weekend. My birthday's tomorrow, actually, and I just came out here real quick just to enjoy the weekend. But I came up with this good concept, or I've been had this concept that I wanted to record, so I wanted to show y'all what I carry in my camera bag every single day as I travel, as I create content, as I do photography. Whatever I do, this is what's in my camera bag. Let's get this video started. Let's start off right here with the bag itself. You know, I need a really good bag to keep me going, and I need something that has a lot of pouches, a lot of pockets, a lot of compartments. I need a bag that doesn't, you know, look too much like a camera bag, because I'm afraid that somebody might steal it. So the bag that we have here is the Brevit Runner. I think it's called the Runner, or it's called I forgot the other name of it, but I believe it's called the Runner. Don't quote me. Yeah, I got this bag probably about 2 or 3 years ago. I use it every single day. I bring it every single wear, and it has more than enough compartments. It has a whole bunch of compartments right here in the front for me to put my cables, miscellaneous items, and then it also has another zipper right here that I could use to open and access my camera right there and all the gear. And it also has like these little dividers that I could use to divide up my camera gear so they all not just clinking along together. Shout out to Brevit. I love y'all bags. I think y'all got a new one that's a little bit bigger. Your boy's about to go to Thailand next month, so you might pick that up before, but if not, this bag should do. It also has like a little compartment at the top. Now Brevit, this is my one problem with y'all. The top of my compartment, it broke. I think I was in Jamaica, and they didn't know how to open the top of the bag. But they didn't know how to open the top of the bag, and they literally just popped it, and they took off the button right here. But it should have a button that, you know, attaches right here, and you get to stick it on there. Other than that, I still just throw all my other random stuff in there. My girl's camera's in here right now, but literally, you just throw a whole bunch of random other stuff in there. And it also has another zipper at the top, and it also has another zipper right here. As you can see, it's a lot of different zippers. And on the back, the laptop pouch, I think this holds a 16 inch laptop, but I believe it holds a 16-inch laptop. Don't quote me, my laptop isn't 16 inches, so I don't know. But yeah, it's pretty big. And last but not least, we got an extra pocket. So yeah, we got an extra pocket. I actually got my passport with me, so yeah. But that's the Brevit bag. Shout out to the Brevit bag. This is my everyday book bag. I use this every single day. I highly recommend this book bag. I can't speak on anything else. Yeah. And other than that, I have a Uniglow utility bag. I haven't really been able to use this like so much in the real world, but this is more like a quicker bag for me. Like if I don't want to bring this big bag and I just want to throw something on the side, or if I just don't want my back hurting, because this bag after a while, you know, starts to hurt your back. So that's how you can just throw this on real quick. But again, I haven't really used it, but I still would recommend this bag because it's very small, it's convenient, it holds all your things, has 2 zippers at the front, has a dividing compartment right here in the middle, and it does what it needs to do. So shout out to that. All right y'all, so I'm not gonna lie, the child car would be so proud of me. I have so much gear that I use on a daily basis that I'm not even like paying attention to, but it's definitely the beginning of my tech gear journey. You know, I love this shit since I was a kid, man. I love music, don't get me wrong, but I've loved tech since I was a kid. Yeah, I have a lot of stuff so far. I don't have everything I want, and we're gonna go through what I want at the end of this video. Right here, this is pretty much every single thing I bring with me everywhere, all the time. I have probably a few other gears that I use here and there, but for the most part, this is what stays with me. So the first thing I got right here is an iPhone 16. Now, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, chat. I don't use this shit. This is probably something that I don't really use in this whole setup. But this was my phone that I got earlier this year. Unfortunately, T-Mobile kept me in the trap, and I had to get a new phone with 1 terabyte. Still has a pretty decent camera. I just don't use it as much, but it always stays with me for the most part. Next, I have the iPhone 14. So this was my old phone. I got it in 2023. I shot like a music video on here before. I also used it for a bunch of content, and obviously this was my everyday phone, so it served its purpose. But the camera is still pretty good. I use it as a B camera occasionally, but yeah, it's still pretty decent. But my main B camera, and the thing that I use probably the most out of these three, is my iPhone 15 1 terabyte. I just got this. I know the iPhone 17's out, I don't care, but I just got this, and to be honest with you, it's pretty good. It has 1 terabyte on it. Yeah, and again, like I said too, I had got this one in, I believe, May or June. So I ended up buying this one off of Back Market, to be honest with you guys, and Back Market did pretty decent with it. I won't lie. I didn't really want to buy a brand new phone, especially like since I just bought this one. But shout out to the iPhone again. And then we'll move right up here. The other gear that I got is the Raybans Metas. These are the Gen 1s. I think we're on the Gen 2s right now, or technically the Gen 3s because they have the displays. But I actually picked these up a few months ago. I think I picked these up in the summertime or after the summertime. But yeah, they've been pretty good, man. The Gen 1s are pretty good. They just don't last long. The battery life on these shits are terrible, but I use them a lot for photo shoots and for like BTS footage. Even when I'm just doing like videos, or if I'm coming to like support somebody, I use these. And honestly, you know, they also make a lot of cool videos when I'm out with people, going dates with my girl or whatever. I use these just to capture some extra footage. So shout out to the Raybans Metas. They're definitely something you want to invest in. I promise you, you won't regret it. So now we're gonna move on to this right here. This is my Fujifilm disposable camera, man. Listen, ask your parents about these. These are goated, and I'm not gonna lie, I think you could buy a pack off of Amazon for like $30. Sometimes they go as low as like $25, but I picked them up just to, you know, grab extra footage. We always love the digital film type, not digital, but the film type of look. Even though this is not film, the disposable film look still looks great. I love it. I think I got about 3 more in here. I'm gonna probably use some more tonight. Again, my birthday's tomorrow, man. Your boy turned 26, so shit. Let's move on to right here. We have the GOAT, my old-time lens, my baby. I bought her in probably like the ending of 2024, and this right here has, I'm not even gonna lie, has literally changed my life. And this is the 35 1.8 Lumix prime lens. I had this lens that I have on right now, which is the kit lens. I was using that a lot for like photography, but the photos weren't hidden. You know, I knew that I needed a lower aperture lens, and I randomly found this lens, I think on Facebook Marketplace, for like $350, which is like half the cost. And I've used this for the entire 2025 to up my business and get me where I'm at right now. So I'm beyond grateful for this lens. And obviously we got the lens here, but we'll go over what the lens goes with at the end because we're recording on it right now. So let's move on to this right here. As you can see, we always carry a bunch of little knickknacks. I forgot what this is called, but this is like a little thing to, you know, blow your camera off and get some dust away. And I always make sure I carry like a little lens cleaning kit with me because it's just necessary at all times. Some microfiber cloths. You can't keep enough of these in your bag, man. You gotta keep these with you. I have probably like 3, 4, a whole bunch of them in my bag, man. So always buy microfiber cloths. And also, I want to ask, man, if anybody knows how the hell do you clean these shits? I don't know how to clean these. I don't think you gotta keep buying them, but it is what it is. Right here, this is another one of my babies. This is probably one of my favorite buys of 2024, 2025. I forgot when I bought this, but this is my Anker Prime Power Brick. This thing right here comes in so clutch, and I use it pretty much every day. I bring this with me every single wear. They have a more expensive one that I'm gonna grab before I go to Thailand, but yeah, I can't explain anymore. It's a power brick. It charges my laptop, my phone, everything, while it's also charging itself. So this shit is very valuable. I definitely recommend you guys go get some at Anker. We need to figure out how to get Anker over here in the USA so I can invest in them because I spend too much money with Anker. the most important thing of this entire setup, the most important thing on this table right here is this MacBook. So this right here is my MacBook M1 14-inch Pro. Let me say it right. This is my Apple MacBook Pro 14-inch. I forgot all the specs, but for my spec, guys, I believe that it is 16 gigabytes of RAM. It is 1 terabyte of storage, and it is, I think it's like 16 terabytes of SSD or some shit. I forgot the other one, but it's loaded, man. And this laptop, I've had it for probably about 4 years. I got it in 2022. This is the 2021 version, and honestly, this shit has been amazing. I love it so much. Can't live without it. I use it every day of my life. I bring it everywhere with me. I love it. And also too, as you can see, it just fell off, but I always keep some post-it notes with me, just to write my ideas. You see, I got a whole bunch of ideas written down. These are some videos. This is today's goals of what I want to do. So I always got to keep some notes with you, just in case you need to write any little thing. Right here we got some wires, just typical wires that you would need. We got a little dongle case that I stole from my girl because she never uses them. Then I got a USB-C cable. Let me look up at me. In today's economy, you can't live without this right here. You need this. Also too, you always want to keep a laptop cable with you. I mean, honestly, you don't always want to keep one, but I always keep the MagSafe with me. It's a longer cable, and sometimes like I want to be able to access my other USB-C ports. So I'll use the MagSafe during those times. We got to keep the holy grail here with us at all time, which is the JBL Charge 5. I got this probably about 2 years as a Christmas gift from my uncle, and I use this all the time as well. Sounds beautiful, it's pretty loud, does the job. Maybe I'll eventually get the Charge 6, but as you can see, it's kind of starting to mess up. So yeah, we might have to upgrade, but as of right now, we're not upgrading. So let's start off right here where we got this little phone holder. I think I got it off of Amazon for like $10-15, but I tend to use this in the gym. Like, that's probably the only time I would use it, because it has like a little what is this called? Not metal, but what is this called?
Magnet. It
has like a little magnet on it where like you can hang it to like little different things like that. So again, I only use it in the gym, but yeah, it's pretty handy. I like it. It's pretty good. Next, we have a Ulanzi light. I typically always carry one of these with me. Most cases, I like natural lighting, so I don't really use this, but you never know when you actually might need a light. Right now, it could be a time where I need a light, but again, I like natural lighting, so I tend not to really care. But actually, since we're here, let's turn on the lights. Oh shit. Oh yeah, and also too, I forgot to say, we had the Citizen M, and shout out to the Citizen M, man. They got an iPad here. It's alright, man. It's cool. I ain't going front. The tech and shit is cool and all that shit, but we'll get through that on the vlog. Make sure y'all check out the vlog. But the tech and stuff in here is cool, but small as hell. So let's turn up the lights in here. Looks better?
Yeah, you should have been did that.
Alright, well, now chat, it looks way better in here. Then another thing that we use is an SSD. So I have about 2 of these. I need a bigger one, but this right now is just a 1 terabyte. I think I have another one that's 1 terabyte. Again, my laptop is 1 terabyte, and yeah, for the most part it works for me with space, but I do want one that's 4 terabytes. But if you do any type of content, you need an SSD. An SSD is very, very important to store your content for long-term anything. I also put my photos on here so that I have all my photos from everything. So yeah, and also just memories and things like that I keep on here. Other than my SSD, you know, we need a whole bunch of SD cards. So this is my SD card holder. Again, I think I got it off of Amazon from this brand. Really don't know what brand this is, but it's cheap. I think I probably got it for like $10, but it holds about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 12 SD cards, and it gets the job done. Can't complain much about that. This right here is like a little wind thing for my mic that I currently have on it now, but we'll show you the mic in 1 second. But when I'm not using my my shotgun mic, I use a wireless microphone, and currently I use the Neewer CM28 Pros. I think I got this off of Amazon for probably about like $80 or $90, but I ain't gonna lie, I love these things. They work pretty good. I do want to pick up the DJI mic minis because they're just smaller, and also too, I lost a lot of the accessories with this. I don't know where the accessories are, so it's a lot of things that I don't have, but I still use this every single day. It works perfectly fine and I love it. So, and another thing that we use just to get like different angle shots and like super creative shots is this suction cup thing. So I don't know exactly the name of it, but it's like a little suction cup. You can like use it here, you can twirl it in, and then you can push this little thing here. You can put it like on the wall here and push this little thing. I'm not gonna do it because it'll actually get stuck, but then it'll get stuck on the wall, and you can get all different types of angles, all different type of shots that just look real good, real unique, real different. Just like how I was saying, I love this lens so much. Oh my God, I love this right here. This right here has changed my life. This is my V1 Godox. No, this is my Godox V1 flash. I love this flash so much because it's pretty good. I can't really tell you why I would love it, but it gives all my shots amazing. Without this flash, I don't think I would be able to achieve a lot of the photos I get. So shout out to this flash. And one thing that I don't have in here that I use a lot too is my Profoto softbox. I'm gonna put it right here on the screen. That is my diffuser for the flash. I'm not gonna lie, if you don't have a diffuser for your flash, you need it, especially for this one. The light can be super harsh, so you need to make sure that you know you have a diffuser on your flash. But those two paired together with this trigger right here, I don't know, oh, the name is the Godox X2T. I use this one. I think there's another one that has like a little bit of a it has a screen on it and stuff like that. This one has a screen as well, but there's other ones with like other type of screens, but I use this one. It works perfectly fine. I think you should get this one. I think it's a little bit cheaper, and yeah, you know, you can connect multiple light sources on here. I haven't really been able to test it out yet because I haven't done a studio shoot as of yet, but no, I have done a studio shoot, but I need to do more studio shoots. So yeah, man, shout out to this. We're gonna see how it goes in the future. Another thing too you can't have enough of is batteries. So as you know, I'm a Lumix shooter. We're gonna get to that in 1 second, but you always gotta have a Lumix battery and a Lumix charger. I'm probably gonna get like some other things. Eventually I'm gonna put it on my list, but right now I don't know the name, but I've seen like wireless chargers where you can put them in like this battery pack thing and it charges it while also like stores it. So I'm gonna look into those, but for right now I use this to charge all my batteries and it works pretty good. Other than that, we have some Beats. Shout out to Beats. I use these as well as my Sonys. I don't know the exact name of my specific Sonys I have, but these are the Beats Solos. But I use these to listen to music. I use these to edit. I mainly bring them to edit and go to like the gym for the most part, but this never again leaves my bag. I also have a pair of AirPods. I forgot which ones they are, but I always keep a pair of AirPods on me as well, just for like certain instances, like the airport or like somewhere where you don't want to have you know, clunky headphones on. You just want something to go in quick. Yeah, I would use like my AirPods, but I usually carry these again with me all the time, just so I can edit and things like that. And now here's another one of my favorite things. I'm so tight right now because I forgot the part for it that usually clips onto right here, but this is my Ulanzi tripod. It's not a tripod, but my Ulanzi selfie pod stick shit. I don't know the name of this exactly, but I love it. It's made by Ulanzi. It can like open up like this and you can put it down on the table like so, to where like you can record yourself. You can also take it like this and put it up like this and like record yourself for like vlogs and things like that. It also has like another little handle right here, so you can use it and hang on the door. I can't really just show it here, but you can use it and hang it on the door, kind of like upside down, and it gives you like a weird kind of like different type of angle. So this is very useful. Definitely one of my more favorite purchases. But the next item we're gonna get into, I love this right here, but the next item we're gonna get into is this right here. This is my small rig magic arm. I'm not gonna lie, I see why everybody is hyped over this thing. This thing right here, it looks as simple as it looks. It can help you get so many different unique angles, so many different unique shots. You unscrew it right here. You know, you screw this down to like any surface, and then now you're good. You know, you can really trust your camera with this. It's flexible, it's good, it works. Can't complain about it. And on top of that, it's not nothing like that's too big. I can literally just put this in the top of my bag and pull it out real fast and then pull it back in. Love this. Can't complain much about it. All right, chat. So as you can see, we on the iPhone cam. I'm sure it still looks amazing. The iPhone is a great B camera. I see a lot of people use the iPhone as their A camera and it still looks amazing. You can also shoot log on it. I'm not currently shooting log, I'm shooting standard, but I will start shooting log on it. But as you can see, again, in my hands, we got my baby, the Holy Grail. Something that I've been using for almost going on this year, probably close to 5 years now, is my Lumix S5. So my Lumix S5, yeah, I don't have much to say about it other than it does the job, man. I can't complain much about it. You know, my biggest complaint would be the autofocus with it. The autofocus at times can lag. I'm sure in the videos you can see it lagging at times, but other than that, it's amazing. The photos come out good. The quality is good. Can't complain. On top of it, I have my Rode mic. I forgot exactly which Rode mic this is. I believe it's the Rode Micro. It's like either the Micro 2 or the small compact Micro. I forgot the exact name. I'll put the name here. But yeah, I mess with it. As you can see, you can take off this little foam here, and then that's when you would be able to put like the wind foam here and switch it on. But yeah, I love this mic so far. I just got it a few days ago. No, I got it probably like 2 weeks ago. So far, so good. Like I said before, I usually used to use the CM28s, but gotta switch things up at times. And this one would just be better for vlogging. Sometimes I hate connecting those mics. But back to the body of the camera itself. Again, I got like a little lanyard here. Well, not a lanyard. I don't know what these things are called, but little lanyard. But paired on my body currently, I have the kit lens, the 20-60 Lumix S5. It is a 3.5 aperture, not my favorite, but this is what we're working with so far, and this is what I use to shoot a lot of content. It's got me through the past few years, and now probably like the past year, 2025, I've been way more serious with content photography, my business. Like, this is the most I've ever been active with it. So I've learned a lot more with this lens in the past year, and I love it a lot. And I recently just picked up my first ND filter. Well, not my first, but my second ND filter, which is the variable ND 2 to 38 ND filter. This is also, it's an ND filter as well as a polarizer. I never really got to use the polarizer part of it yet, but I love it so far. It's pretty cool. I gotta, you know, use it more to test it out, but as of right now, it's pretty good. But yeah, for the most part, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much my gear. If I'm forgetting anything, you know, I'll talk about it later. I think I'm gonna do a 6-month update because I think I'm gonna pick up some new gear at the beginning of the year. But yeah, so let's talk about the gear I want. Alright, y'all. So as y'all know, man, as a tech enthusiast or as a person that just has gear or likes to buy gear, you're always gonna want new things, man. Like, it's 1,000 new things that I really want, but there are some things that I believe are more attainable and are more necessary for my workflow and what I got going on. Of course, I gotta upload a little bit more so that, you know, I could get to the level where I could get whatever I want. So, but I have a few things that I want, and yeah, let's go over it. So, number one on my tech list, I don't even have to look at the list. I don't even have to look at the thing. I could just tell y'all straight off my brain. The number one thing I want is the Lumix S5 II. So, I won't lie to y'all, I love my Lumix S5, But again, the autofocus system is terrible. Like it consistently lags. It also consistently does like that focus breathing thing that we all hate so much. It also that's pretty much my only two like things with it, honestly. It's really just the focus that really bothers me. If the focus wasn't so bad on this, I probably would keep this for years on end. So now that we're on the same topic of cameras, another camera that I really want is the Fujifilm X100V or the VI. I really love shooting photos. Like I'm not gonna lie, I love shooting really nice photos that tell a story, photos that just look beautiful. I also have fell in love with film, but I'm not gonna lie, I am not falling in love with the process of film. I hate how long it takes to develop them, and I hate how expensive it can be if you want it developed quick. So I think I really want to look into a digital film camera. They have lower end ones that I believe will be good, but if you look online, the Fuji X100V is amazing. Like I've seen so many people shoot so many shoots with them, and it looks amazing. It's really on my bucket list. I just would want it as a B camera. I think you can also shoot real nice video on it. So I would just love it as a B camera, and I would also just love it as a camera to just have along with me everywhere I go. So that's another camera that I want. And I think those are the only two cameras I genuinely want this year. I could say something crazy like a FX3, but again, I'm in the L mount system, so I'm not really looking at a FX3 at the moment. But I do love the FX3, but I don't really think I care too much for it. Moving on to lenses. One lens that I really want and have wanted for a very long time is a 28-70 2.8 Sigma lens. I probably wanted that lens for about the past 2 years, but every time I want to buy it, something comes up. And I think that maybe even before you see one of my next videos or before I go to Thailand, we'll see how life goes, but I'm gonna try to pick that up. Like that lens is essential for every single thing you're doing. 2.8 is a great aperture. Right now I'm shooting at 3.5, and I'm pretty sure this video will look a little bit more cinematic at 2.8. So another lens that I really want is the 16, I believe, to 28 Sigma lens. It's also a 2.8, but I really wanted to replace this current lens, which is my vlogging lens. I need something, again, with a lower aperture that's also wider. This is a 20, and I need something that's just a tad bit wider. And from what I see, a lot of people use 16s. A lot of people use 18 millimeters, and those are the ways to go when it comes to video and wide angle lenses. So another thing that I've really been looking at and that I've wanted for a while now is a drone. I want the DJI Mini 4K drone. I believe that'll be pretty good for me, especially now how I'm not on vacation, but I'm away. I would love, a nice shot of the area just to add in that extra footage. I believe something like that would be real cool for my, my setup. So I really do want a drone. I forgot to mention this when I was talking about the cameras, but another camera I really want is the DJI Action Pro 5. I think that camera would be amazing to get those action shots, those different POV shots that this camera just can't get, or even sometimes my phone just can't get. Another thing I would want is the Sony XM5s or the XM6s. I like the XM5s, but I heard the XM6s got a new I think it's like foldable, but it's kind of similar to the XM4s, and the XM4s was like loved by everybody. So I really want the Sony XM5s. Really good headphones. I travel a lot. I need something that's lightweight, that sounds good, that does what it needs to do. So I need those as well. Again, I'm very grateful for everything I have right now. Little Kai would be so proud of me. The Kai from 3-4 years ago would be so proud of me that I kept going and kept doing things and kept buying new things and kept investing in myself. So that's all we're gonna do 2026 is just keep investing into new gear, into new things, and upping this and upping everything I'm doing and being a better version of myself. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all for staying this long in the video. Make sure that you hit that sub button below. Let me know what you think about my current setup and tell me what's your current setup. I'll also leave my Amazon link down below, so if you guys want to pick up any of the items that I just showed you right here, you can help out your boy, and I really appreciate it. And yeah, man, appreciate y'all. Boy Kai, it's out.